You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters, let's talk about the World Cup, because the World Cup's ratings just came out, and oh boy, anything outside of the Super Bowl got utterly and completely destroyed. And it's not often in the United States you can say the conference championship games in the NFL, which are always the second highest rated events of the year, got crushed. But that's exactly what happened here. The NFC and AFC championship destroyed, completely destroyed. But before we jump into that, let's all get a good laugh, because the World Cup is racist. It's racist. If you were cheering, it's racist, because everything is racist. Jasmine Crockett, in one of the most absurd rants you will ever hear in your life. This is 38 seconds of Barnum and Bailey Circus clown show action. Oh, is there any wonder that the same party has AOC and Jasmine Crockett? I'm just pointing that out.
The World Cup that captured the imaginations of the entire world when they saw all of these people of color that was playing for all these teams. And ultimately, if you recall, the last two teams, it was Argentina and Spain. And it seemed like the vast majority of the world was rooting for Argentina, or actually against Argentina, right? And why was that? Just give me an explanation if you could guess. If you'll just let them finish the answer.
Spain had the best team. Maybe that's why they were rooting for them.
There's also a racist history that exists as it relates to
Mr. Byer,
Argentina.
you're recognized.
Thank you.
Jeff.
Wow. Everything is about race. This is why when people call you a racist now, nobody gives a shit anymore. Nobody cares. Wow. Planet of memes. Do you ever look at something and wonder how in the world they got there? Yeah. Jasmine Crockett, clown show. Washington Post. Why doesn't Argentina have more black players in the World Cup? What? Because we are a country, not a Disney movie. Damn. Oh my God, I'm so sick of this bullshit. They've been pulling the race card at every turn for years. It's so destructive. It's crazy. Everything is racist to a racist. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Seriously. Wow. Jesus, we need a harder word than the N-word. Got to be more careful. Damn. Always playing the race card. Just go away. Vote her out. Oh, my God. Absurd rule. Former colony equals racist. Former empire equals fine. Apparently cheering for Argentina is the problem, not Spain. Wow. What in the literal hell? I found one of Jasmine Crockett's eyelashes. You can't make this shit up, folks. I thought we all needed a good laugh. More than 62 million viewers tuned in to the 2026 World Cup final. Holy shit. Wow. Even with the U.S. failing to make it beyond the round of 16, the 2026 World Cup final averaged more than 62 million viewers on U.S. television. Now I am starting to wonder, because with 62 million people tuning in, they were talking about, yeah, even if the U.S. makes it, they're not going to sniff the Super Bowl in the U.S. Are we sure? If the U.S. had made it, 62 million? That's interesting. I would have loved to have found out. Would have loved to have found out. Sunday's game between Spain and Argentina at MetLife, which Spain won 1-0 in extra time, averaged more than 62 million viewers between Fox and Telemundo Peacock. The English language broadcast on Fox averaged 38.937 million viewers. Spanish version on Telemundo and Peacock averaged 23.9 million. It adds up to 62.837 million viewers. Wow, that's a big rating. That's an enormous number, exceeding all NFL games for the 2025 season, including the regular season record of 57.23 million for the Chiefs Cowboys on Thanksgiving. It didn't even hesitate. It blew right through that, except the Super Bowl. It's also more than twice the viewership for Miami, Indiana 2025 college football championship game, which had 30.1 million. Wow. What would the World Cup have done if the U.S. had managed to make it to the last game? Surely it would have been more than 100 million viewers. Wow. I would have loved to have seen that. And I would love to have seen Roger Goodell's face when he saw this rating. Because it's long since been a scenario that the NFL is peaking in the direction of soccer. Like, that's the whole, that's why your NFL has turned its back on the USA. It is, because they're chasing that soccer fan now. And I contend it's going to actually, it did erode some viewers already. Something we talked about a lot, that the NFL halftime show for the Super Bowl in the United States was down 17 million households versus, I guess it was last year, whatever the average was. But a lot of people in this country said, oh, okay, you want to have Bad Bunny for all these international fans? Fine, we'll turn TV off. Or we'll go watch Kid Rock. It is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, but Rhodes, surely that didn't happen. Go back through my playlist. Go back through the videos. I did multiple videos on it. I took a bath at halftime in the United States. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.